Um, I never felt so alone in my life. The world around me has changed, yet the jukebox that is my heart is dying for another song, but nobody still carries quarters. Alone like the first time you put two and two together and peep IKEA beds and dating apps are the same person. You replace words with pictures and end up building something that looks good but won't make it through a breakdown. Jesus be a Jerusalem. My spirit is tired of seeking a soft place to land on the mattress of a runway model. I realize that even a beauty of the week isn't worth the jet lag. I'm exhausted with the minimal conversation but maximum request for my presence. I'm appalled at the lack of self-awareness in people that are actively advertising the most valuable product they'll ever own, themselves. If you can't tell me about how hard life has been, how the hell am I supposed to make it soft? Trying to fall in love is crazy, and I'm this close to asking for a manager, but I'm scared because I live in a country that gives better customer service at a Chick-fil-A than a police station. I feel so out of place. They told me to write, but when I looked up, that put me and everything I love in a box. It was in this moment that I realized being sheltered was a compliment. Now I'm outside and somewhere in between candy rain and COVID, capitalism has conquered the first thing God gave us, love. Now they're asking me what I bring to the table when my grandparents used to feed 5 children on the floor before they slept on it. Um, I'm ready for love. Two hearts, two souls, one agenda, an agreement of egos, a compromise of futures, the salvation of two sinners. I just want to surrender. In a world full of war, I'm ready to find my home, ready to find my stability in somebody else's bones, and maybe one day a week we can turn off our phones and love uninterrupted. No lies, no pride, just two people with one purpose, never let go. I'm ready for a permanent infatuation, a crush, but it's deeper than Monday and Wednesday. It's thirstier than Thursday. It's freakier than a full moon on a Friday of the 13th of the month of a 3-day weekend in the spring, and the forecast calls for rain. I just want to drown in you. I just want to invite all your exes to our wedding so they can watch me put your crown on you. But it's rare when the one your eyes like be the same one you with when the vibe's right. It's almost like I'm looking for two people, my spirit animal and my equal. That after a couple spirits turns into an animal that enjoys sequels, a sage burning savage. One who sees the freedom in marriage because she ain't got to hide her flaws no more, or her tears, or her fears, or her flaws no more. I pray for my wife every night, even though she not here yet. Because she might be dealing with a heart that ain't healed yet. She might be stuck passenger side in this traffic called love, and the person she riding shotgun for didn't make sure she buckled up. So I'm just praying she don't go through the windshield before she can tell the difference between child's play and when men build. But that's a story for another time. Back to me and mine. I crave a love so deep that the ocean gonna get jealous, and there ain't gonna be nothing that nobody in her DMs can do for or tell us. You see the difference between home and just where your mail is the person you cross paths with and end up nailing yourself to. And after a while, them just looking good or having motion ain't gonna help you. That's why if I had to pick, I need my queen to be more solid than thick. And if she holds down this familiar, every chance I get, I'm gonna calla lily her. Until the day my face becomes one with the dirt, then if I die first, I'ma ask God to bring me back as the rose bush in our front yard so she can still come home to flowers when life gets hard. Who needs Netflix when you could binge watch the woman you was blessed with? Till the sun rises over her sunny side and it's time for breakfast. You keep her safe, she keep you wild. You keep your word, she keep your child. You keep it classy, she get nasty. Might need a pillow for your mouth. Damn, I love me a black woman. Asking me why. Because they be soft enough to stroke your ego, but hard enough to raise your children. They be bold enough to call your bluff and brilliant enough to make a million. So get your money, sis. So they can't use theirs to impress you. Because when she don't need her rent paid, she'll care more about what that respect do. And just because she a boss, don't mean she don't need a boss. It's just her head is always in the clouds, so that's the only place she gonna see a boss. And whoever said that women can't be both bossy and submissive probably just didn't give her enough gas to ignite her piston. Probably didn't turn her on enough to make her take off. So it's not her fault she picked her business figures over inches every day if we talking sixes, and only people who come up short in either department would find that offensive. When you both flawed, you stay. When you both wrong, you pray. And if you grow it before you show it, by the time folks know it, what can they say? Poem.